How do you, in your role of advising people who have serious wealth, significant wealth, and you can help them with your analysis, guide them to purely philanthropic ends, or you could advise them to invest in the tuk-tuk clean energy example. So you can actually say in a bed net way, say we can save babies immediately by having medicated bed nets distributed, or you can actually use your funds in this way. How do you as an advisor make such a call? And do you ever find yourself trying to steer them in one direction or the other, or you leave it up to them?
I don't find myself trying to steer them in one direction or the other, unless clearly I'm representing a particular product where I'm trying to fundraise. That's a very different scenario. But I think that hopefully the biggest impact that we can have is clarity and helping them to articulate their own agenda and priorities. And in some cases, although this can sound almost condescending, there is a blurring in their own minds of the distinction between impact investing, like the tuk-tuk example, and the bed net example. And even within bed nets, one could intersect in that in a more commercial way and in a purely philanthropic way. So I think what we're trying to do is we're trying to help them articulate a set of priorities in their activities that goes through the gamut of opportunities by geography, by sector, by type of transaction. Are they interested in debt or equity? Are they interested in gender issues? Are they interested in infectious disease? But I think that, to answer your question, in my advisory work, one is generally dealing with people, back to the example we used earlier, that have already in their minds drawn a distinction between what we might call, pure giving, and something where they want to participate in an economic development story as they see it, and therefore can also get excited sometimes about seeing that money regenerated into almost like a mini revolving fund within their wealth that they can then put back to use in another opportunity.